Hello everyone. Question: what do these two have in common? Both will be good for my well-being. Both words originate from another word, salt. This fact sounds made up, but it's true. Salt is extremely important. It is used as a food preservative, to heal wounds, to clean, and is probably the best flavor enhancer, added to dishes and even fruits and ice cream. But one thing, salt is not salt. Don't worry, this is not like the LeBron thing.
2 points ain't 2 points. 2 points is not 2 points. I'll explain it to you later.
I will explain. In our daily life, salt refers to sodium chloride, but in chemistry, salt is a term that describes a whole lot of compounds. Salt is defined as an ionic compound formed when hydrogen in an acid is replaced by a metal ion or an ammonium ion. We have two examples over here: hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid. Let's replace the hydrogen in this with ammonium and this hydrogen with sodium, and you've got salts. But wait, you are probably wondering, you could replace hydrogen with any metal and you get a different salt. Do you know how many metals there are? So many acids, that's too much. I can't do it. Firstly, we won't learn all salts. And yes, you can do it. You memorized the order of all the Marvel movies and the cameos in the post-credit scenes. You memorized the champions on League of Legends and all their abilities. You memorized the materials in Minecraft and Roblox plus their properties. You memorized the members of NCT and their subunits. You've also memorized the list of songs on aespa's single album Better Things. Let's move on. Salts are made out of cations and anions. Here are the list of metal cations plus ammonium that you will have to be aware of. You have learned most of this in chapter 3. As for the anions, oxides and hydroxides are not salts, and fluorides, bromides, iodides, they don't play much of a part. So we are left with these 4. We therefore have 13 cations and 4 anions. We multiply that, 13 times 4, you have 52 in total, which is exactly the number of characters in Tekken 7. For today, let's just memorize if they are soluble in water or not. Simple. Here is a table I made. Yes, it doesn't have the charges of the cations and anions, and yes, it doesn't look great, but I did it. I'm proud of it, so deal with it.
Wow.
So let's start. All potassium, sodium, and ammonium salts are soluble in water. All nitrates are soluble in water. Now let's talk about lead-2 nitrate. It is used as an explosive, and spoiler alert, is the only lead-2 salt which is soluble in water. Now all carbonates are insoluble except for those 3. Magnesium carbonate is a drying agent which is used as chalk for rock climbing. It is also an antacid. All chlorides are soluble except for lead, silver, and mercury. Mercury is not listed here because 1, it's highly toxic, and 2, there isn't enough space to fit in horizontally, so sorry. All sulfate salts are soluble in water except lead again, barium, and calcium. When you mix calcium sulfate with water, you will get this hardened paste called the plaster of Paris. This is used to immobilize body parts to heal broken bones or to break bones. In 2009, Antonio Bagarito, a pro boxer, was caught wrapping his hands with calcium sulfate by his opponent. Obviously, this is cheating. He and his coach were banned for a year. He's always maintained his innocence, saying he didn't know what the white powder was. All I can think of is, imagine getting punched with this. So there it is, the solubility of salts that you have to memorize. If you have any questions, ask me in class. Until then, see you.